sitting here and, you know, I redid my hair the other day, right? Well, it was like pretty dark. I mean, obviously I knew it was gonna have like the red in it this morning, but if I like move a certain way, you can like really see the red like spots in it, like kind of like it was on my mishap a little bit, but I know I'll just have to keep darkening it. But I think it's just the red coming out in it or whatever. I washed it this morning, I did, and now it's like you can see it certain ways when the light hits it a certain way. I'm like, well, at least it's not in just one spot down my head. And luckily my hair was dark and not natural beautiful blonde, and my hair being ruined by my nice little blood stain. That's another story I never made it back to, but boy, I was lit about that. I've been lit, I guess, this whole time because I am lit. But anyways, time changes. So did I. Right now. And my hair, I can do whatever I want, and I can actually enjoy changing it without having to freak out because it's just hair. But when you're natural blown and you have gorgeous blown hair, you have gorgeous hair anyways, and you cannot mess your hair up for reasons unsaid, and you think about that in your mind and you're like, oh hell no, like what in the hell am I supposed to do? You know, it's kind of strange, right? Well, now my hair, I just dye it whatever. Like, it's like there was all kinds of different stuff. Like I couldn't do piercings, I couldn't dye my hair to see different colors, I couldn't do any of that stuff. I wasn't allowed, okay? And now I'm just like, I don't care. But then I still have that like that weird inside me, like when I came back, obviously I don't show any of my piercings. I'm around like certain family members, which makes no sense. I stopped wearing them like a long time ago, but I would still have them even being modest like this because that's what I had then. I think I do it and it plays with her mind, I don't know. But I don't wear any of my piercings. I don't even wear my earrings anymore, and that's strange. That's really modest because I normally have earrings in my ears. My belly button, I had it pierced. I had my nose pierced with a small stud. I had my eyebrow done with a small gauge. And it's kind of funny, but it was kind of cool at least trying it out and seeing how I liked it on myself, to get like a picture of it and to be like okay in my modesty with it again. And a lot of people can really carry it, so I can actually see it and be like, I wasn't judgmental, and I get to judge and say, oh, she or he looks really good with that in, and actually like it again in my mind and be okay with it, you know, which I am, because I've always like quietly liked piercings and quietly liked like tattoos and different hair things and stuff. But it also obviously depends on the person, and I guess how the person looks with it. And it's not being that hateful, judgmental. It's sometimes it's like if somebody looks funny, comes across like somebody who likes the theatrical or like acting or like, you know, different stuff like I do, the way my personality is, I might be like, whoa, you know, like I mess around with my own little stuff, like, whoa, that's freaky scary. And that is why I do it, because it's in my mind, and I'm just like, so obviously I'm like seeing like this creative like something, you know, or I try to like see this creative stuff with so many different people, I guess. So when I can't see it, it drives me crazy. And I'm like, I don't know, or like joking around and stuff. I mean, some people can go like way overboard, and that's understandable. We know they do. Some of them where you're just like after a while, you're just like, you need to change, man. You need a little something else. We all do. But anyway, so it's kind of cool. It's fun. I don't even know where I was going with that, but it's kind of cool. It is what it is, and it's fun being able to have fun with the stuff that obviously that we learn in life or we just see in general, and being able to mess around with it yourself is just, it makes it fun. So it makes you kind of enjoy it too a little bit more than some people do. So, but anyway, so yeah, so my red bloody head is now truly a black and red color fix from that color, and that was a different my Abigail is I don't even conclude it until the evening time sometimes, because I'm always, if I'm doing a venture, obviously it's an all day thing, so I'm like waiting to do like different whatever, and now I'm like, oh, I'm done for the day. I don't know what else to do. But anyways, all right, I'm sure I'll come up with something else for Abigail's adventure today. Actually, I don't want to come up. I've showed everything that Abigail would do, like all this stuff Abigail would do in modesty, very much so, like anybody else. As long as she has that modesty in her eye, she's good. She's good. And it makes the world shine so much better. But anyways, alright, so hopefully we get to not enjoy this Abigail's adventure, but it is what it is what it is. If I can sit through some videos that to some people may seem so boring and they don't get it, and I will sit there so intrigued and just keep listening and listening and listening, and then I'm trying to find something that catches my eye with what they're doing. For some people I look at them, I'm like, oh Jesus, get them out of my sight. Find somebody else, because God, I've come across some people and they freak me out, and I'm like, ooh, like I'm trying to get like that, my kind of eye view of a certain things, and some people are just like, and then you're like, whoa, okay, you're scaring me, man. Okay, let me not watch you for a while, okay? And then I get hooked on some people, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I can deal with that one. I can try to soften and calm down for the day. And I just still watch it. Like, I watch them, but I don't get into a lot of them. I try to stay into like certain things that I can like connect with. So I try to find really interesting things, and I was actually shocked, like when I came across this, and I came across that on the from the YouTube. I was actually shocked to the ones that I was attached to. Honestly, as I sit here and I think about it, I really attached to them, and I didn't even know. But I think it's kind of cool in a way. I really do. But at least I get to try to stay in my little modesty mode, and then I can do my little acting mode fun. Sometimes I tend to get really, really super hyper, and like I have to find that like center. I have to calm down. I'm like, ooh, I got to have somebody calm me down real quick. Like, ooh, mellow me out because I'm gonna go crazy. And that it gets me going. I'm just like, ooh, and then I can't function, and I can't think, and then I can't feel like that normal modesty, and I'm just like, I think it's time. If I stay like that, I'll be crashed for like 2 or 3 days, don't we know? And who would have known? And so anyways, that's why I try to do all these different things I do with my Abigail's adventure, because I can at least do my little thing and do all the other things that I like to do, because I don't want to be stuck doing one thing, never exploring, never doing much of anything, never being able to laugh because you're scared to laugh about something funny. I don't like that, because like obviously we all go through phases in our minds. Like people are like, what's so funny about that? And then we go through other phases where we think like we get to see things different ways, and we are like, we crack up over it, or we're laughing at it because we actually get to see it the way, you know, in that area, that time, that era, that whatever. It says it's actually freaking hilarious, even though we know certain things are not, but it's still funny and it's entertainment. So, but anyways, alright, so I'm gonna quit chatting and see what else we're gonna do now that it's noon and I'm still on coffee, and I realize I haven't eaten anything today, so I think it's lunchtime for Abigail's adventure, and hopefully we get to do more after this quarantine. I've been trying to sneak out and do as much as I can during this quarantine time, but you know, quarantine wouldn't be so bad if you had other people that you can be around without driving you crazy, I guess. Like you could just relax and do your thing, and then you could be in quarantine with them, and then it wouldn't be so bad because you have somebody to chit chat with when you want to. You separate yourself when you need to. You can just, you know, connect to, and that makes it easier. But for me, I have roommates, but they do their own thing, and they're like more like family. just kind of have their own life, and I'm trying to like connect to my life, so it makes it a little bit harder. So anyways, so yeah, so it all depends too. Like, you know, we're trying out the old country spooky house, which I never in 100 years thought this house would be so spooky. This house is spooky. You know, I'm not going to name any names. I will not name any names, but I do watch a guy. He's the sweetest thing ever, and he does the spooky, you know who I'm talking about. Y'all stay spooky. Y'all guys are awesome, and I watch you guys when I can. It's just I go through, I got this thing about spookiness, so I don't get to watch you guys as much like I would like to, like I have.